Welcome to the Mindful Paws podcast, where we talk about all things mental health and service dogs. What can we do? What do you think we could do? The reason why I started this podcast is part of this. What can we do to break the stigma about service dogs with mental health work? Because that's really part of the reason why I'm doing this podcast.
Mm-hmm. So the big thing for me is that, 1 in 5 Canadians, because we're Canadian, 1 in 5 Canadians struggles with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And probably more than that, because there's probably people who aren't admitting it.
Oh, there's
a lot
lots.
of people don't realize that anxiety is a disability.
Yeah.
So the more psychiatric service dogs that people see out in public, the more that the public will realize that perhaps mental health issues are a lot more prominent than they realize.
Yes, exactly.
And so it creates this beautiful circle of, one of those 1 in 5 goes out going,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm so alone in the world. Because realistically, that's a big thing that psychiatric service dogs do, is they make their handler feel not so alone.
Exactly.
So this one person who doesn't have a service dog goes out and they see a dog that's labeled as a psychiatric service dog, and they go, oh, that person is struggling with their mental health too. Maybe I'm not alone in this world. And then they go home, they do some research, and they realize that, maybe I'd benefit from a psychiatric service dog. Or they tell someone else about it, and that person goes, maybe I'd benefit. They get a psychiatric service dog. And then it starts the whole cycle over. They're seen in public by one of those 1 in 5 people.
Exactly. So then it's helped spreading awareness as we're doing our work, which is awesome. You have been listening to the Mindful Paws podcast, the most awesome podcast on the internet, spreading awareness about mental health and service dogs. Thanks for joining us.